Welcome back to Let Us Learn to Lead video series on free open source software designed by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning contents in video form on GeoGebra. Dynamic mathematics software is presented at this video series. To view the contents, you may join Google Classroom by using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing a worksheet to factorize a quadratic polynomial by splitting the middle term. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, a licensed version, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, and free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me show you what type of worksheet we will be designing. We will be designing a worksheet where factorization of the polynomial by splitting the middle term will be given to the children. Here the polynomial will be generated automatically by GeoGebra. For example, this problem will be given to the children. Now the children wants to split the middle term. They can click it and then check whether how the 2254 is split into 46 into 49, so that the summation is 95 and the product is 2254. If they want to see the steps, they can have first step, splitting the middle term, second term. Then if they want the previous term also, they can see the final answer. Here I have taken only having a plus, maybe x plus a into x plus b. You can have the same thing can be used for x plus a into x minus b. In any way you can have. But anyway, this is a very interesting one because, for example, if I click this new polynomial, a new polynomial has come. Now the child has to think once again how to split that 165 so that their product is 165 and the summation is 38. You can give them some time to them. Now you see automatically new polynomial will be generated once again, new polynomial will be generated once again. Here you can restrict it whether the numbers of the products, maybe the roots or maybe zeros, whatever you call. For the polynomial, let it be going from minus 25 to 25 or minus 50 to 50. It is left to you. But it's a highly interesting one. Therefore, new polynomial will come to them. They have a lot of practice over splitting the middle term factorization. Not only that, this idea is highly useful for them to solve a quadratic equation also when it comes on their way. Let us try to design this dynamic worksheet from scratch. For that, I have taken GeoGebra Classic 5 worksheet. I want to show on the right hand side to you. Therefore, I will remove only the grid and the axis. Okay. Now you see, before I go for that, let me go for a general polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and I will show you how you can have the factors. Okay. For that, let me go for small e is equal to random between. Let me go for 1 to 50. You can have anything. I'm not telling that you should have only from 1 to 50. Then again b is equal to once again random between 1 to 50. Okay. C is equal to, I think, can be 0, but a cannot be 0. You know that if it is a quadratic polynomial, 1 to 50. Remember, I am taking only 1 to 50. You can have minus 25 to 25. It is left to you. Now, before I go for exactly going for the splitting the middle term, let me tell you how to get a general problem of factorizing a polynomial. Ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, you got it now. This, if you don't want to show it, you can delete it. Okay. Now what you can show is here you can show f of x to the children. This is the original function. Now you want to have the factors. Okay, f a c t o r. You see, factor of the polynomial f. Finish. I think this also let us show the object. Here you can go to this ABC text and you can show the g to the children. Okay, I'm just telling you that how to show it. Okay, these are the factors. This is the original polynomial. Now, how to generate a lot of polynomial? Go to the OK button. I think already we have discussed it. New. here you can have A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to, like that also you can keep it. If you want all of them to be generated at a stage, there is one command, capital U update CONSTRUATAON construction within bracket. You see it changing into black color. Then when the meaning is it is allowed. You see now I am clicking it. You see you got a new one. 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 You see it is going on. Now you see some of them can be factorized. It tells you that it can be factorized. If it cannot be factorized, it will directly give you that original function. You see from this 4 can be taken outside. It is telling that 4 can be taken outside. Okay, let us try whether it can be written as x plus a into x plus b. I think I don't know, because it may come after maybe 50 trials or 100 trials. I don't know. Okay, I think not even a single one I got so far. Very good. X square plus 32x plus 31. It is coming as x plus 1 into x plus 31. Okay, you see the way we have just seen out of all the questions which we have seen over here, maybe I would have shown you them 25 different quadratic polynomial generated. Out of it, this is the only problem where the problem is factorized using middle terms. But remember, sometimes if it cannot be factorized, then it will directly give the answer only. Is it okay? See, directly it is giving. Suppose if any number can be taken outside, it takes the number outside and then give the answer. For example, from this problem 2 can be taken outside. Sometimes if a number can be taken outside, it takes it outside, then it factorizes. Therefore, this particular GeoGebra can be used as a calculator to find the factors directly. But you see, once again, you see this is a very interesting one. 12x square, 12 into 2, 24. Then 24 is to be split into two numbers so that their summation is 11. You know, actually what is it, 6 into 5. Okay, therefore 3x plus 2 into 4x plus 1. It is giving directly. But now it is not our intention now. We want the children to do it by step process. Therefore what we will do is, I will delete this C. Okay, I will delete this also. Now I have taken A, B, both are generated. Okay, this generated, this also generated. Okay, let me go for the third variable, that is A plus B. Okay, then the next variable A into B. Automatic. 12 in plus 11, 12 into 11. Okay, now let us go for getting it now. Therefore, factorization of polynomial, quadratic polynomial. by splitting TTING, splitting the middle term. Okay, now you can go for one polynomial now. What the polynomial? Be careful, it should be ax square. Be careful, please note down. Then only that splitting the middle term will work out. Plus this should be the b, whatever the middle term should be the sum of two numbers. Therefore cx, okay, plus the product d. That's all, finished. Okay, you got it now. 12x square plus 23x plus 132. Now you can ask the question to the children. Factorize the polynomial. Okay, the polynomial should come over here. Therefore, from the object, you take f by splitting the middle term. Fantastic. Okay. Now, this problem to be generated again and again and again. Already we have just discussed. Go to the OK button. Go for new polynomial. What should be typed? You can type A is equal to, B is equal to. That's a 2 times you can do, but otherwise very simple. Update capital U PDATE construction C capital RUCTAON, then put bracket. Once again I repeat, if this command is acceptable, the GeoGebra script is acceptable by GeoGebra, its color will change into black, otherwise it will be red. If it is red, then it is a warning to you that there is some kind of mistakes you have made. Therefore this one I fix the object and put it over here. Also you see going on changing. Okay, it's going on changing. Okay, I think there is a mistake I have done. What I will do is, let me go for this polynomial. Let me restrict my polynomial. Okay, once again, because I will restrict it to x square plus ex plus d. Okay, I will not use that. Okay, now new polynomial, new polynomial, new polynomial. I think if you don't want to show this, you can no need to show it, because actually it is showing its curve of it. Okay, x square plus 58x, x square plus 44. Okay, and so on. Now the child, what he will do, he will just try to split that 762. Therefore we will just give them the clue here, splitting the middle term. Okay, the meaning is, now how to split it. Now go to this ABC. You are just showing to the children in the text. You first write what is D. Is it okay? Put D over here. Okay, then in that go to this. Okay, these are all kind of thing which you can show it to the children. Go to the segment, draw a segment here and draw a segment there. Okay, here I think let us not show the label, and then show the label. We don't want to show the label. I think we don't want to show the label. We don't want to show the label. Here in this place 768 to be split into A and B. Therefore go to this ABC. Go to this text. Here you go for small a and then put it over here. Then go to B. B, put it over here. Is it okay? Now the child will try to understand that, okay, 768 to be split into 32 and 24. Okay, why you are splitting it like this? Because you explain them what is the meaning of this A. Okay, sorry, why it is being split. You have to tell the children that this is the actually the idea. A plus from the object B should be equal to from the object C. Okay, therefore their addition should be 56. That is the midterm. Then their product, therefore A from the object I will take A, from the symbol I will take multiplied by B is equal to I think it should be D. Okay, well the child should know that why you have split it into 32 and 24. Is it okay now? Okay, now you see when you go to the new polynomial, you see 188 once again it is showing. Summation should be 51, product should be 188. Again 80, 44 and 36. Multiplication should be 1584 and okay, like that. Okay, now this kind of splitting the middle term will be shown to the children. Okay, now let us try to show them the original problem. Okay, now I will just put that F here. Okay, I will put it over here. Now I have to tell the children that how it is split. Therefore is equal to, now you can use latex formula. If you don't use the latex formula, then that x will be, if you use the latex formula, x will be highly interesting. If you don't use it, there is no harm. Therefore x square, x from the symbol I will go for x square. Sorry, I think it should be small x, capital X, not normally we won't use it. Okay, x square plus, now in the that 80 should be written as a plus b into x. Is it okay? Therefore from the object A plus from the object B, close it, into x plus, again start the bracket A, then multiplication of B. Very easy. This actually you constructed like this only. Okay, it is 44 plus 36x plus 44 into 36. Now you can take the things outside. Therefore is equal to x multiplied by x plus, okay, if you want to have space you can give space. If you want to show it highly interesting, then here you can have A, okay, then plus, then here you can have B multiplied by once again x plus from the object it is A. Is it okay? Okay, because from the if you want, you can have one more term also here. If you want, you can have, suppose some of you are thinking that sir, maybe I want one more term, therefore x square plus, you can have, I think I'm telling you that if you want, you can have like this, plus you can have here, I think you want to show the children, this is actually the thing which we are doing now. Okay, it is left to you. I think if you want to avoid this particular term and also step also, you can avoid. Is it okay? Okay, you see, this is the way that it is being split, and then from the first two terms x is taken outside, from the next two terms 36 taken outside. Now you got the answer now. Okay, therefore you can tell the children that it is x plus a, always. I think this is the trick we have done already, multiplied by x. This actually, it is under our control. We have made that like this only, therefore it is our control. Okay, then that's all finished. Therefore you got the answer. Is it okay? This is the factorization. Okay, now you see new polynomial, if you take, see, automatically you get, automatically you are getting, automatically you are getting, automatically you are getting. Okay, now what you can do is, you can have a lot of problem with that. Suppose if you are want to tell the children that, okay, I want to hide some of them to you, for what you can go for it. I think already we have discussed that. Go to this checkbox. In that checkbox, remember this 551 starts from text 4. This 551 starts from text 4. Therefore, you have to go for text 4. Then you should have this point A. Point A should be hidden. Then point P should be hidden. Then point C should be hidden. And that segment should be hidden. And the hidden means then we are having a control over it. Then point C is also over. Then text 5. Where is it? Text 5. Then I should have text 6. I should have text 7. Then I should have text 8. And the text 9 is, you can have it in the next one. Okay, now you see, when I click it, everything goes. Splitting the middle term is hidden by, I think I have a control over it. Okay, fix the checkbox. Checkbox can be put over here. When I click it, then this everything will come out. Suppose you want to just hide all these what you call the steps. You don't want to show it to the children. Therefore, steps. Okay, you can have the steps, whatever you call. Okay, it starts with I think text 9. Therefore, you go for text 9. Text 9. Then the next is text 10. The next is text 11. Then you can have text 12. 11, 12. Then the last one, the answer is text 12. Text 13. Okay, you apply. You see, everything goes. You can keep it, fix the checkbox. You can keep this like this. Okay, now if you want to show it to the children, sir, I want to just show only this one, and then you can click it here. You see, it will be shown. When I click it, the steps will be shown to the children. Okay, now you see new polynomial. It will be automatically generated. You can show them the steps. First, you can show them that how it is split. Now this is splitting the middle term. Instead of having the checkbox, I think we can have a OK button also. I think that also we have discussed. OK button is splitting. For example, here I think that one is E. Therefore, here you write E is equal to true. Okay, then OK. You see, you can hide it also. If you hide it also, you see, it's showing. You can hide it also. You see, you can show the object. You see, splitting, it comes. Okay. There won't be any problem. Okay, in that new polynomial, you have to go and then type over here in that scripting on the click. Okay, this E is equal to false, because when I click it, then it should go. You know, it should because it should come for the next problem. Therefore, E is equal to false. Is it okay? If I click it, you see, it goes. It goes. When I show it, it comes. If it goes, it goes. Okay, like this also you can do it for these steps also. See, 1 minute. I'll do it for here also. It will come out and then put it over here. Okay. Now here is the steps also. What you can do is this steps is I think I. Therefore we can go for a OK button. You can type here show the steps. Okay, here you can write I is equal to true. Is it okay? Keep it as okay. You see, steps are shown. The steps are shown. Okay, now this can be hidden now. The steps are shown. Here again go for this new polynomial, because when I click it, this also should go away for I is equal to false. Okay, I think I can proceed. You see, everything gone. 1 minute. I think this is fixed. I will put it over here. Okay, you see, everything gone. Now the child will be doing the total problem in the class. He will be thinking, okay, how I split this 44 so that I will get 24. Then he will be thinking like that. Then you can show the splitting. It should be 22 into 2. Then after it is being done, you can show the steps. If I click this new polynomial, everything goes. You are getting entirely a new problem. Now you are having a liberty to change this a and b. Okay, here I have taken from 1 to 50. Here I have taken from 1 to 50. You can have from minus 25 to 25 also. But whenever you are taking it negative values, be careful. Always you will always write ax square plus x square plus bx plus c. There, whenever the b and c, when they are becoming negative, then plus and minus sign will come side by side. If you are using negative sign, try to put it in the bracket. I think that little bit confusion the child will be having, because the minus sign will not show for every problem, because for some problem it will be plus, for some problem it will be minus. But that is the only a kind of little bit drawback you are having whenever you are using negative. But you see here, the child is having a highly interesting idea that how it is split, then how that splitting idea is used to solve it. Thank you. Let us learn to lead.